The numbers for this, our main event of the evening, are presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. For the vacant BKFC Welterweight World title, Julian Lane versus Goryan Gogo Slaveski.
And he's got both guys 5'9", 30-centimeter fist, weight almost the same. Only difference is a 2-inch reach advantage for Gogo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds for the vacant BKFC World Welterweight Championship. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the Wyoming Combat Sports Commission Executive Director Nick Meeker. The 3 judges scoring our championship main event: Steve Morrow, Ben Ramirez, Blake Grice. And the third man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Andrew Glenn. And now, with our BKFC fans watching live worldwide on DAZN from the sold-out, record-breaking Buffalo Chip, here at the 85th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, fight fans of Sturgis, let's knuckle up! Introducing you first. Fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and gray. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 164.8 pounds. His record inside the BKFC squared circle is perfect at 6-0. He is the former BKFC World Welterweight Champion, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Chicago, Illinois, and Skopje, Macedonia. Here is Goryan Gogo Slaveski. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 164.6 pounds. He is a true bare-knuckle veteran, stepping into the squared circle for his 17th bare-knuckle fight. Fighting out of Clearwater, Florida, by way of Mansfield, Ohio, Julian, let me bang Lane.
Goryan Slaveski told us, my key to victory and regaining the BKFC Welterweight World title is dictating the pace and dictating the pressure. Both fighters up to scratch the bell, round number 1. Immediately forward off of scratch is the American Julian Lane. He's in the black and gold trunks.
No surprise, Gogo coming forward with hard punches already.
Black and red trunks for the Macedonian, Goryan Slaveski. Slaveski now to the inside. Short right hands, chest to chest from Julian Lane. There's the separation from Andrew Glenn. Level change from Slaveski. Lane to the inside on the right hand. Heavy driving pressure. Slaveski moving backwards to do this. Come forward off the left hand. Big left hand. Defensive duck under in the clinch for Lane. Lane to the inside in the clinch. Slaveski again to the inside. Right hand, left hand. The pushback, and that's rolled a slip immediately by Andrew Glenn.
The correct call, both these guys. A lot of nervous energy. Good uppercut by Lane.
Right uppercut on the step in from Lane. 55 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our main event.
Good lateral drop.
Beautiful Beautiful lateral drop. Great for folk style. Great for MMA, not great for this sport. Slip as such from Andrew Lane. Back to it. There's the left hand. That's a soft warning given to Lane on that punch by Andrew Glenn. No complaint to his credit from Slaveski. We fought on. Straight left hand from Slaveski. Slaveski on the left hand. Really a takedown from Julian Lane. 20 seconds remaining round number one. Tuck under from Slaveski on the underhook.
Once again, this pace is very tiring. These guys are spending a lot of energy.
Step in right hand from Lane. Lane again on the right hand. Swing and a miss to duck under, straight right hand. The bell. We are through the opening round. Once again. Austin Trout relinquished the BKFC Welterweight World title to focus on fighting in the lightweight division. Thus, this belt is vacant. Thus, our main event to claim the new BKFC Welterweight World titleist.
These guys are throwing hard shots.
Both fighters most definitely sensing the moment. On the left hand, heavy chest to chest, the grinding pressure cheek to cheek. Slaveski again on the right hand, duck under from Lane, overhand right. Almost a side headlock position from Gorjan Slaveski. Push away as Julian Lane regaining distance. Lane to the outside, taking himself backwards to have more distance. See the bounce in the step of Slaveski on the entry. Left hand, right hand, left hook. Left hand again from Slaveski.
I feel like Julian's at his best when he's trying to get off first.
Lane on the left hand. Good elusive pull from Slaveski. Shuffle step from Lane coming forward on the right hand. 60 seconds remaining round two. Deep mouse under the left eye of the Macedonian Gorjan Slaveski. Inactive clinch, right back to it from Andrew Glenn. Left hand off the mark from Slaveski. Short right hand, duck under from Lane. Lane again showing the movement, that head movement.
Just out of the way of those punches. He's got to start following up with his own shots. Great uppercut by Go-Go.
Left hand and the right hand in reply from Lane. Mouse about to pop under the left eye of Gorjan Slaveski. Into the clinch once more. Lane heavy on the head. 15 seconds remaining round two. Slaveski lowering his stance. Lane again circling out for distance. Almost a wizard throw. Right back to it. Ruled a slip, of course, by Andrew Glenn. The end of round two. Round three. Jab to start the third round from Julian Lane. There's a conventional right hook. Now switch of stances from Slaveski. Swing and a miss on the short hook from Lane. Slaveski looking for the rear left uppercut from southpaw. Level change again from Gorjan Slaveski, overhand left. Duck under from Lane. Short right hand from Slaveski.
I like it when Lane was trying to get off first. He's really looking to counter this point.
Big right hand on the entry. Slaveski landing the push-off again for Lane to create space. He's been doing that effectively. Straight punches, low, and then down goes Gorjan Slaveski.
Good counter right hand by Lane. Let's see how hurt Go-Go is. Let's see if Lane tries to jump all over him.
There's the mandatory 8 count. Given to Gorjan Slaveski by referee Andrew Glenn, right back to it. No urgency, staying methodical, staying cool is Julian Lane. Big right hand from Lane.
Lane hurt him again.
Lane circling out. 45 seconds remaining round three. Duck under again from Lane. Slaveski trying to time those leaping entry hooks. And on the right hand, left hand. Good pull from Slaveski, eluding that right hand of Lane. Now Slaveski circling out to create distance. To the inside, left hand, and that's ruled a push. No complaint from Julian Lane. Final seconds, round number three, and a big third round for Julian Lane, dropping Gorjan Slaveski into the clinch, the underhook. We're through 3 rounds. We go to Cyrus Fees.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. I was just talking to Gogo's partner, Paula, and she said in this camp, he has been focusing about taking his head off. He is focused on getting the knockout, not making it a good fight. He wants a finish here. Maybe the personal stuff kind of got into his head because he takes that knockdown from Lane, Sean. It's interesting. He's definitely taking this fight very personal.
Cyrus, in our fighter meeting, Gorion Slevesky told Chris and myself, I don't want to force punches, but I have full belief in my power. But Chris, there was the power of Julian Lane.
Just that beautiful counter right hand and saw an opening, landing clean. Gogo did a good job of shaking off the cobwebs, got up, finished it. Lane barely landed that punch, but everything he throws, bad intentions. Always good.
Here comes round number 4. Again to the winner goes the BKFC Welterweight World title, vacated by Austin Trout, as he now focuses on winning the BKFC Lightweight World title. Left hand from Gorion Slevesky. Short right hand, big right hand, left hand from Lane. 1-2 right back from Slevesky. Big right hand again from Lane. Huge shots on the inside, overhand left from Slevesky.
Oh, you guys are going at it, throwing power shots the entire time. I love it.
Right hand again from Lane. Slevesky is taking some massive shots. Almost a dismissive push away on that clinch separation from Julian Lane. Inactive, you saw the wrist trap from Slevesky. 70 seconds remaining, round 4. Huge left hand.
Lane, he didn't even go after his opponent. He just said, come right back in the middle. Let's finish this fight here.
Lane off the hook jab, not there. Slevesky resetting his feet in the center circle, lowering his stance, overhand left, right hand. Overhand left again from Gorion Slevesky. Left hand again, now Slevesky turning up the temperature. Exhale from Julian Lane, left to the body from Gorion Slevesky. Right hand, left hook. Big right hand. Momentum is shifted fully here in round 4. The best on Lane now on Slevesky. Left hand. Hands down for Lane. Mouth open, left hand. Duck under from Gorion Slevesky, left hook. 15 seconds remaining in the 4th round. Hands on hips for Julian Lane.
What is happening here?
Action from Andrew Glenn. That was surreal. It's a side headlock position for the Macedonian Gorion Slevesky. Shot step, rear right uppercut just off the mark as we move to the 5th and final round.
Man, I mean, that knockdown has to play huge in the scoring here, but just a very tight competitive fight once again, Sean. Here's that right hand. Right on the nose. I mean, both these guys are tough as nails. You have to love the intensity that these guys are bringing, throwing hard shots the entire night.
Your family in the future. You finish now. Okay? Championship fans, are you ready for the 5th and final round?
A full handshake, tremendous respect between these 2 outstanding fighters. Julian Lane versus Gorion Slevesky. Knockdown number 2.
Sean, that makes it. I don't think Gogo can win this fight unless he gets a knockdown.
Lane dropping Slevesky in round 3 and here in the early stages of round 5. And if this does go the distance, that is massive. Left hook off the mark. Slevesky off the canvas, deep crouch. Slevesky, deep crouch again, rolling under a left hook. Right hand, big swings in the pocket from both men. Now to the mid-range, stiff jab on the step in from Slevesky. Counter right hand by Lane. Crouch again from Gorion Slaveski. Short right hands from Julian Lane. He calls those the ice pick punches. 60 seconds remaining in our main event.
Gogo has to know he's got to get this knockdown. He's got to get this one back.
See the continual bounce in the step of Slaveski from the center circle. 45 seconds remaining in this fight. Right hook not there. Swing and a partial miss to the body from Slaveski. To the clinch, overhook. Andrew Glenn with some difficulty getting the separation now. To the stretch drive. Left uppercut entry from Slaveski. That was from the left hand. Slaveski on the left hand again, framing out. Forward comes Gorion Slaveski to the mid-range, leaping with the right uppercut. On the back pedal, Julian Lane. Lane on the tongue, Slaveski to the canvas, not ruled a knockdown. And that is the end of our main event.
Very smart end of the fight for Lane. He just knew he had to survive with the 2 knockdowns. Great job. Good fight. Here's the very beginning of that round, just a beautiful left hand that landed for Julian Lane. And then a right hand that did the final knockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 championship rounds, our judges at ringside score the fight 49-44, 48-45, and 49-44 to the winner by unanimous decision. And he is your new BKFC World Welterweight Champion, Julian! Let me back! Lane!
All right.
There, that's what we like to see right there. What a damn fight. Sturgis, one more time. Let's hear for both of these fighters right now. Incredible fight. All right, Julian. All right, champ. You talk about a damn journey that you have had with this company. BKFC number 4 is when you started. You have fought everybody they put in front of you, every big name, Thiago Alves, Mike Perry, it doesn't matter who it is. You took the fight, and now you are finally champion. Can you please put it into words?
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Yahweh. I love you, God. Without God, none of us will be here. This would not be possible. I want to thank my coaches, Matthew Muscusker, Bo, my fiance over there, she's that beautiful lady right there, Mania Boxing, Nick, all the people back home that have supported me for this, everybody along the journey, man. And, you know, David Feldman, man, I love you, bro. Thank you for making this dream possible for me in BKFC, man. And yeah, last thing, put some respect on my name, y'all. I ain't 8-8. I was 8-7 coming into this fight. Now I'm 9-7. And it's been a long journey, man, up and down roller coaster. I've been broken, I've been beat down, but I just keep coming back from the dead. They can't stop me, man.
When you talk about, listen, when you talk about all the sacrifices you've made, bouncing back, taking multiple losses in a row, it's not looking good for you, and then you run off 6 wins in a row and become champion. To all the haters out there over the years that have not put that respect on your name, send a message out to them, my friend.
Hey, y'all see what's up. I'm getting better and better every fight. I still haven't showed y'all everything I got. I still haven't showed you all of my potential. I'm still growing. I'm still transforming to the greatest version of myself. You know, thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, my coaches, my teammates, and BKFC. You know, man, I went from 6 fights losing in 2022. I lost 6 straight fights, and I came back and won 6 straight fights, winning the world title. My dad passed away in 2023, and I haven't lost since, man. I was supposed to win this belt before he went, and I'm just, you know, time beats us all, everybody, so enjoy your life, man. have fun, live your dreams, love everybody you can. Hey, go through life loving, man. It's a lot better than being a hater. I promise you that. The feeling is amazing.
Congratulations to you, champion Julian Let Me Bang Lane.
Just an example of what hard work and determination does. He just coming back. He's been at it for a long time, and he just keeps getting better.
Julian Lane's BKFC record stood at 2-6, and then wins in succession versus Murat Kazgan, Yevgeny Kordonov, Alfredo Angulo, Cameron Van Camp, and tonight, the previously undefeated Gorjan Slaveski, as Lane, a complete career reversal and revival to become the new BKFC Welterweight World Champion.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, January 17th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns. Julian Let Me Bang Lane puts his welterweight world title on the line against Dustin the Disciple Pague. No backing up, no excuses, just fists and legacy. In the co-main event, pro boxer Jamal Herring steps into BKFC for the first time. Matt Guyman plans to make him question that decision and send him back to boxing. Don't miss a moment of the action. Watch live only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
Main event time. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink for this bout in the welterweight division. Dustin Pague versus Ryan Peterson.
Mirror images of one another. Both guys 5'9", exact same fist size, half an inch difference in the reach. That is absolutely nothing. This is going to be a great one, Jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. Chairman Rudy Battle. Executive Director Ed Kunkel. The 3 judges scoring our main event: Eric Marlinski, Brian Miner, Steve Weisfeld. And the third man inside the squared circle, our referee in charge of the action at the bell, Andrew Glenn. And now, with our BKFC fans watching live worldwide on the BKFC app and Fubo Sports, from the sold-out standing room only 2300 Arena in the heart of South Philly. Fight fans of Philly, let's knuckle up! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and red. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an even 164 pounds. His overall bare-knuckle fighting record stands undefeated at 3-0. Fighting out of Humboldt County, California, here is the undefeated Ryan Ryu Peterson. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 164.6 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 4 victories, opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania, here is Dustin, the Disciple Pague.
Ryan Peterson told us timing will be the deciding factor in this fight. The bell, round number 1. Black and white trunks for Dustin Pague, black and red trunks for Ryan Peterson.
And Peterson trying to dictate the range, trying to keep his back right in the middle.
See the shuffle step on the outside of Dustin Pague. Trying to cut the ring from the center circle is Ryan Peterson, but takes that left hook. Now,
both guys landed. Peterson's landed hard. Oh, Pague is hurt. Eyes cut. He's hurt.
There's the full mandatory 8 given to Pague by Andrew Glenn.
He is still hurt.
Almost simultaneous punches. More big shots on the right hand.
Pague has got to tie his opponent up at this point. He's hurt badly. Can't see well out of that left eye.
Peterson coming forward.
Pague is fighting on instinct at this point.
Pague on the duck under. And left hand, right hand. Big shots from Dustin Pague. Right hand, right back on the pole, 2 for 1.
He just can't see well out of that eye. He's fighting with one eye at this point, Sean. That's why he's coming out there throwing hard punches. Look at him. That left eye is really bothering him.
Peterson to the mid-range. Swing and a miss from Dustin Pague. 45 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our main event. We are in the welterweight division.
You can just see the skill set of Pague at this point. He's fighting with one eye, and he knows what he has to do. He's trying to do. It's just difficult. He can't see well.
You can see that smear of blood all across the left eye of Dustin Pague. Dropped here in round number 1.
If you're Peterson, the smart thing to do is just let this round go. They might stop it afterwards.
The duck under. Oh! Pague on the left hand. Trying to seize the momentum back. And right back with the step-in jab is Ryan Peterson.
What a chin on Peterson. He took a massive shot. Yeah, Cutman are going to have the one cut out. Oh!
Left hand. Pague down with the right hand. Left hand. Big shots from Pague. The right hand just before the bell. That ends a phenomenal round number 1.
Both guys were hurt badly. Let's see if they can stop this cut, because this is a phenomenal fight. It's a nasty cut, Sean, but we got great cut, man.
G. Perez in the corner of Dustin Pague. Cut man and fighter extraordinaire.
Both guys on that first knockdown look like both guys threw, both guys landed. Simultaneous, that was amazing.
Simultaneous right hands. Our crafted replay presented by Forged Irish Stout.
Oh, look at that left. I mean, geez, Peterson took one hell of a punch, Sean. Jeez. That would have put most men down. And here's the end, another good flurry by Pague, landing hard shots. Peterson has a chin.
We're going to have a medical timeout. You see Dr. Don Muzzi, Chief Medical Officer of BKFC, on the ring apron.
And let's see if we can let this fight go on one more round. Let's hope. They're giving him a round, all right. We're being treated here.
The cheer from this sold-out Philadelphia crowd, round number 2.
And that first round was all action.
These are 2 exceedingly fast, 2 exceedingly hard-hitting. Look at the 65 pounders. Pague down to the inside right hand. Peterson throwing back with his back against the ropes. And the uppercut.
And you can tell Pague feels a sense of urgency. He's got to end it this way.
Pague on the upjack to the inside. Oh, crushing right hand.
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
To the inside. Pague sees the finish line. He reaches it. The come from behind win for Dustin Pague.
What a come from behind. Wow, he was so hurt. He was almost done in that first round. He couldn't see. He was fighting on instinct. He was using all his skills to keep that going, and that's why you do it. Get past that first round, get the cut in and stop it. That was a perfect fight for him. He got to showcase his will, his skill, everything.
That is truly a phenomenal fight from both Ryan Peterson in defeat and Dustin Pague in cut from behind victory.
Sean, I don't think anybody's stock goes down. I mean, Peterson showed great offense, great heart, great. I mean, that was amazing. And did you hear that? That fist on face. So bad. I mean, but look, Peterson's still moving, still ducking. He's trying to fire back. Throwing hard shots. Both guys just looking for that one punch that can change the knockout. It was that right hand. Peterson's too hurt. He probably should have taken a knee, but hard threw a shot at Glenn. That's right. Dave Feldman's mind just got blown, Sean.
A rare standing TKO in BKFC. You saw the slight protestations from Ryan Peterson on the stoppage from referee Andrew Glenn. But no argument now from Peterson. Peterson was caught. He was standing the onslaught of heavy punches from Dustin Pague, who pulled himself off of the canvas in round number 1 to get the victory in round number 2.
He willed himself into that win. He pulled himself off the canvas. He was badly hurt. And Sean, you know I usually don't like a standing 8 count, but once again, in that situation, he was just taking some massive shots from Peterson, and Dustin Pague really looking to hurt him.
Chris, go back to our fighter meeting. What Dustin Pague told us, I have huge confidence in my durability. Absolutely.
Man, I mean, when he got hit, when he got dropped, they both landed right hands. He went down. You could just see the look on his face. Blood was coming out. He's like, I can't see. I don't know. How do I do this? He was moving. He kept trying to shake the blood out. It's hard to fight with one eye when you can't see. That's all the skill he has. That's all the ring time. That's everything he needed to make this a victory, and he got it.
These are two incredibly nice people. The respect massively flowing in both directions. A phenomenal fight, a phenomenal come-from-behind win for Dustin Pague. Here's Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, calls a stop to our main event at 29 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Dustin, the Disciple Pague.
All right. Stay here, Ryan, because I'm talking to you too. Dustin, bro, that was incredible, man. I mean, those cuts are nasty, but you showed why you are who you are, man. How did you continue to fight on after that first one? Because I saw you were stunned. You had to get everything together, but you pulled through, man. What was going through your mind?
Before I answer that, if you don't mind, guys, give it up for Ryan. What a warrior, man.
Absolutely.
And this guy has so much class. It's such a pleasure to fight somebody who takes this as a profession and not a circus show. So thank you for your class, and God bless you, brother. Yeah, so I don't know what he hit me with. I got to rewatch it, but this whole side went completely black, and it felt very weird. And you get a lot of adrenaline in these rings. You really don't feel anything, but something felt real wrong with that. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. But you know what? A true champion fights back and fights through anything that they come across. So I picked myself up. I said, let's fight him one-eyed.
You know what, Dustin? I think it might be beneficial to you to get you a plane ticket and come on up to Sturgis next week. Enjoy the motorcycles, meet girls taking their shit. It'll be fun, right? But in the main event, there's a welterweight championship out. I mean, you might have a little bit of interest there.
I want the winner. Is that the go-go one you're talking about?
Yes, indeed. Go and Lane.
Dave, what do I got to do to get the winner of that? Come on, I've done everything but ask.
Look, man, you got nothing but balls, man. Listen, man, you got everything we're looking for in a challenger for a championship. I mean, I think you deserve it. You're a bad motherfucker.
Coming straight from the boss.
Hey, listen.
Go ahead.
Every single person that I've faced has been undefeated, minus Joe Elmore, who gives everybody problems. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'm 5-1 and only lost to the person who fought for the title.
All right, we're going back to fit. This might become a thing. Here you go, Dave.
Look, guys, you know, I go in the back. You guys don't know this. I go in the back and I tell these guys to fight their ass off for me and for the fans. You guys like that shit? Hey, guys, yo, important announcement. Your both pays are double tonight.
That ain't bad. That's a pretty good news right there. Drinks on you guys. Hey, Ryan, come here, man. We got to give you some love, man. That was a hell of a performance. He gave you a lot of love. The president gave you a lot of love. I know you're not happy. I know you didn't want to see it go that way, but you should be proud of that performance. That was a badass display.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Dustin, hands off to you, brother. You did it. You did fantastic. Philly, I love you. Home of hardcore right here, ECW Arena. R.I.P. Sabu. I want to say I love you to my family, Laura, Rambo, and Gallon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dustin, for bringing out the best in me, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Feldman. Thank you, BKFC, for taking care of us. We love it.
That was New Jack, Sandman, Sabu, Raven, all that wrapped into one. Philly, make some noise for Dustin Pague and Ryan Peterson.
So I don't know how many times I have to say it. My favorite thing is people getting up off the canvas, but that was next level. He was so badly hurt. Couldn't see. That was pure heart and pure determination. Everything I love about this sport, Dustin Pague just showed.
At the weigh-ins yesterday, Dustin Pague said, I cannot guarantee victory. What I can guarantee is an exciting fight. He had an exciting fight, and he recorded his 5th victory in BKFC. Ryan Peterson dropping Pague in round number 1, and then Pague the standing finish in round number 2. An extremely dramatic come from behind fashion. In our main event of the evening, the winner by way of 2nd round TKO, Dustin Pague defeats Ryan Peterson.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, January 17th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns. Julian Let Me Bang Lane puts his welterweight world title on the line against Dustin the Disciple Pague. No backing up, no excuses, just fists and legacy. In the co-main event, pro boxer Jamal Herring steps into BKFC for the first time. Matt Guyman plans to make him question that decision and send him back to boxing. Don't miss a moment of the action. Watch live only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
In the bantamweight division, Jacob Aiken versus Matt Guyman. Our tale of the tape is presented by OnlyFans.
Sean, the 3-inch reach advantage and height advantage for Guyman is something, but I think it's more the weight difference that shows that Aiken didn't make weight. I'm not sure if it was a tough weight cut or he didn't have enough time to train or something, but let's see if that makes a difference in the fight.
Both men up to scratch, standing 3 feet apart. Round number 1. Black trunks for Jacob Aiken, fighting here in his home city, Kansas City, Kansas. Blue trunks for Wichita, Kansas, Matt Guyman.
Already the body work being displayed by Aiken, trying to work that just like he said he would.
A tight striking guard for Jacob Aiken. On the counter, there's the jab on the step in from Aiken. Good striking guard for Guyman. Overhand right, there's the counter right hand from Matt Guyman. Heavy on the feint, fast jab. Straight 1-2 from Matt Guyman from range. To come forward, switch of stances from Matt Guyman.
You can tell, look at the difference just in styles and stances. Aiken hands very tight. Guyman hands out in front, very low.
Smear of blood, corner of Jacob Aiken's right eye. Hands low by design for Matt Guyman, trying to bait in Jacob Aiken, and you see that very high, tight, disciplined striking guard of Aiken. Staying on the outside, long jab again from Guyman.
Guyman feels like he has the superior hand speed and just a technical ability to keep his hands low. He can still land those hard shots.
Excellent head movement from Aiken, but then took the left hook on the exit.
Aiken is having trouble getting inside, landing those body shots inside.
Smear of blood now under Matt Guyman's right eye. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this bantamweight fight. There's the left hand getting through from Aiken. Jab from Guyman, jab right back from Aiken. And turning over that right hand.
Guyman very accurate with his shots, and a lot of clean punches.
20 seconds remaining, round number 1. Naked right hand thrown by Matt Guyman. Looking to counter with the right cross. 1-2 again for Matt Guyman. Hook getting through. There's the up jab and the left hook from Guyman. That was clever. Rolling his right fist, Matt Guyman, a bit of playfulness. There's the jab again. The bell, that ends round number 1.
And you can just see the level of confidence in Guyman. Everybody, there's no surprise. Everybody there had Guyman win that round.
Round number 2. There's the left hook.
There's some body work.
And from Aiken to the jab goes Guyman on the long jab. And switching stances once more. Back to orthodox from southpaw.
Aiken has to work on throwing first. He can't wait to counter.
To the body from Aiken, back to the jab. Guyman stepping in, looking for the hard angle, swinging a miss on the hook from Jacob Aiken, and time called by referee Nick Behrens.
Didn't look intentional. Maybe they got blocked. Indians going, but
very rare low blow in BKFC. Guyman had 5 minutes to recover. He took less than 5 seconds. Time in. Now 80 seconds remaining, round number 2. Right uppercut getting through from Aiken. Back to the jab goes Guyman. See, he's switched stances again in southpaw and a switch right back on cue to orthodox for Guyman. Left hook getting through. Now walk down pressure from Matt Guyman. Into the body.
Aiken has to start leading this dance, pushing off, getting inside. He can't just wait and try and counter the entire time. He's getting hit too often.
50 seconds remaining, round number 2. Effective jab again from Matt Guyman, and the jab once more. Double jab right back from Aiken, not fully getting through. And you see the head movement from Jacob Aiken.
Good head movement for Aiken, but he got to fire back after the head movement. He's doing all the hard work. He's not getting the payoff.
Head movement again on display from Aiken, but coming forward into the pocket is Matt Guyman. And again on the jab. 25 seconds remaining, round 2. Hard jab from Guyman again. To the sternum from Aiken. The front shoulder now for Guyman. He's been using an open-chested stance. He's still staying with high, tight striking guard that he has utilized since the beginning of this fight, but Guyman continuing to try to jab through that guard. There's a jab from Aiken. Feint step, the bell. Next stop, round 3. Switching stances back and forth. Has been throwing effective jabs from both the southpaw and the orthodox stance. We start round number 3 in orthodox. Coming up with the left hook, but not throwing Matt Guyman.
Guyman just leading the dance. He decides when and where the fight happens to be. That's why he's going to fight.
2 from Aiken.
I like it when Aiken comes forward.
Body work to start round number 3 from Jacob Aiken, and we saw from him in rounds 1 and 2.
So there's a dodge, but he has to pull the trigger after immediately after.
Double right hand not fully getting through. Jamaica noticeably trying to turn up the temperature here in round number 3. Seconds remaining in the 3rd round. Back to the jab goes Matt Guyman. And the left hook from Aiken. The jab from Guyman. And again the naked right hand. Forward again on the flurry.
That's what you cannot do. What Aiken is trying to block like this is a boxing match, like you have gloves. There is no gloves.
Jab again from Matt Guyman.
It takes a lot of time to untrain your brain. If you train for so long one style, that's what makes it difficult. A lot of people trying to come to nothing.
Such a fluidity in the switch of stances on display to this point of the fight, Chris, for Matt Guyman. He's effectively jabbing for both stances.
But he's just out there not throwing hard, just trying to touch his opponent.
2 just off the mark from Aiken, but it took Guyman off his striking line. Guyman resets in the center circle with the left hook. Big mouse under the left eye of Jacob Aiken. They're clinching this fight. There's the separation from Nick Behrens. Getting late here in round number 3. The fighter's feeling the check left hook on cue. The jab from Aiken. Aiken still moving his head. The left hook couldn't fully find it. Some stances again for Guyman. The bell, we move to round 4.
Time match, we can block these punches coming through. Bare knuckle, very difficult to do. He's getting hit too often. He needs to change his stance, change his style, work to get off first and push his opponent backward. We have on all 3 judges, Guyman winning only by 1 point or 2.
That translates as we enter round number 4. Here's a medical timeout from referee Nick Behrens. 3-0, 2-1, 2-1.
Significant slowing on that left side.
We see that as do the fighters and reporters between the rounds. A medical stoppage. This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Matt Guyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Nick Behrens, calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Matt the Silencer Guyman.
Once again, Guyman looked fantastic with his ability to stay long, stay outside, control the range, and just punch effectively, land punches without taking too much damage. I really want to see this guy fight again. He's 2-0 now in the sport of bare knuckle.
Jacob Aiken, one of the most popular and accomplished fighters in the Kansas City metro area. But Matt Guyman continually finding a way through the jab, the 1-2, the straight punches throughout. The winner by way of physician stoppage TKO. 2 minutes of round number 3. Matt Guyman defeats Jacob Aiken.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month.
In combat, there are moments that define divisions. Moments where skill meets will. Where preparation collides with consequence. On fight night, the past no longer matters. Only what a man is willing to endure. When there's nowhere left to hide. Julian Lane is not a man who avoids chaos. He thrives in it. A champion forged through pressure and tested by violence. Seeking his first title defense, Lane is looking to bring a brutal war to the crowd of the Mohegan Sun. Dustin Pague has never needed noise to be dangerous. Calculated, composed, relentless.
Left hand uppercut.
Ranked number 4 in the BKFC welterweight division, Pague has built his rise on patience and precision.
Oh, step in right hand.
He studies openings, exploits mistakes, and finishes when the moment reveals itself. This is not a man chasing attention. This is a man chasing a title.
Pague on the upcheck to the inside.
This is pressure versus patience. The champion who welcomes the storm against the challenger who waits for it. One thrives in chaos, while the other controls it. Who will leave on January 17th as the welterweight king? This is BKFC Unwrapped. Lane versus Pague. Having been with the company since BKFC 4, Julian Lane has earned his place atop the welterweight division by going through the fire. Having faced the who's who of combatants, Lane reached his ultimate dream at BKFC 79 when he captured the undisputed crown.
I've always been the guy who has taken any fight that was thrown my direction, man. Like I said, I started this journey without a coach, without a manager, and then I have slowly built into a better, higher version of myself, you know, and now I have good coaches, good trainers, and like I said, I'm on a 6-fight win streak, and I have the world title now. I've fought the best of them, man. Every time I fought the top guys, Mike Perry, Dave Mundell, I fought, you know, David Rickers, Thiago Alves on 7 days' notice. So I was always the guy, you know, thrown in there to lose my whole career, man. I've still got more wins than losses. So like I said, the record doesn't really reflect who I am, like of my potential, but I have been through the ups and downs of the roller coaster ride, man, just like a normal human being. You know, we live and learn and we keep growing. And I'm just looking forward to one day that record being, 20-8. That sounds a lot better to me, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep defending this belt and keep growing from there, man. You know, being the BKFC reigning world champion, it means the world to me, man. Every blood, sweat, tears, every ounce of this whole journey, man, is all put into this title that I have, man. And being the bare knuckle champion, it's just, it's just another peak that I've reached in my life, man. Another goal that I've reached in my life. But it doesn't stop there, Now I got to keep the belt, and that's the real test. It's easy to get to the top of the mountain, but it's hard to stay up top. So that's the next journey, man. Keeping this belt around my waist.
Julian, let me bang Lane.
Down goes Dorian Slaveski.
It has been a long journey, man, up and down roller coaster. I've been broken, I've been beat down, but I just keep coming back from the dead. They can't stop me, man.
Opportunities like this are rarely given. They're earned. For Dustin Pague, every fight has been a step closer to this moment. Riding a 2-fight win streak and having shown brutal power in the process, Pague has proven he doesn't just compete, he closes.
I think with God's hand on my life, He has placed me at the perfect place at the right time. I believe it's all God's timing, and this is where I need to be and where I should be. And it's time to bring the belt home. BKFC is where I belong. If this was around when I started fighting back in 2005, I would have jumped on this train and rode it my whole career. It's the best sport in the world, and I excel because I'm a stand-up fighter. I love to throw hands, and this is where I belong. To be fighting for the Welterweight Championship of the world is a dream come true for me. I've had my eyes set on that belt for a long time. I've envisioned it being wrapped around my waist. It's my time to win and to be a world champion. I believe fighting for a world championship is more than just the belt around me. It's to proclaim what I believe, to inspire others. It's so much more than just the belt.
Here is Dustin, the disciple Pague.
Step in right hand. Left hand, step in right hand. There's the flurry to left hand. Johnson coming forward with the right hand, left hand, counter right hand. That is the third knockdown of round 2.
He's a tough guy. I know he's game and he's tough, and I'm looking forward to every bit of it, man. I'm looking for him to punch me in my face. I'm looking forward to punching him in his face, and may the best man win. But like I said, man, it's my time, and that belt ain't going nowhere. And still, this is my run, and me holding this belt, man, I'm not taking him lightly. I'm not taking this belt lightly. I'm living this shit, man, and I'm going to show up on January 17th, and I'm going to make a statement. I want the world to say Julian Lane is the real king of violence. Not Mike Perry, it's Julian Lane. Not Lorenzo Hunt. Nobody out there is the king of violence but me, Julian. Let me bang Lane. I'm the real king of violence. I live for this shit. I will die for this. I will die for my coaches. I will die for my loved ones, because that's how much I love this sport, and that's how much my legacy means to me, and that's how much I love God. Send me home, please. But it ain't gonna be easy, man.
I can't think of a thing that Julian's better than me at, but if not equally, he's a dog. He's a tough fighter. He will keep coming forward. He's got power. He's a thick 65er, and I'm not going to underestimate him one bit. I truly believe I am better than Julian Lane, and I just hope that I can prove that come fight night. Julian's style, we all know. He likes to bang. Julian let me bang Lang. He likes to root his feet in the ground and throw hard shots. My style's a little different than that. I too like to bang. Who doesn't love throwing fists, getting in the pocket and just winging punches? But I'm a little more technical than that. I can bang, but I like to move and be hard to hit as well. More technical brawler.
On January 17th at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
Fight fans of Connecticut!
In front of a sold-out crowd and millions watching around the world, two welterweight elites toe the line with the championship in the balance.
Julian Lane, you're about to be in the fight of your life. I hope you're ready.
You're in my way. You're trying to take food off my plate, and I'm trying to feed my family. I ain't wishing you no luck, man. I just pray to God I don't kill you.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. When you think of gaming and entertainment in the Northeast, you think of two words, Mohegan Sun. And when you think of the baddest combat sport on the planet, you think of the BKFC. Tonight, once again, we bring our brand of violence to New England's greatest venue, the Mohegan Sun Casino and Resort. It's BKFC 86, live on DAZN. And let's kick off 2026 in the BKFC with our preview. Here comes two bouts where we break you up a little at home with a taste of what's to come live on DAZN. It's free, but you're guaranteed to be wanting more. I love both these bouts. Later on tonight, another intriguing debut from the world of glove boxing. Corbin, New York, Jamel Herring has had an incredible career in boxing. 24 wins, only 5 losses, 12 knockouts. Then throw in that he's a former Marine Sergeant. I mean, come on. But his first opponent, Matt Guyman, a Midwest warrior that's been turning in eye-opening bloody melees, and he feels like he will do more than just welcome him to the BKFC, he'll beat him. And in the main event, you'd be hard-fought to find a fighter that is willing to bang, willing to take it and give it back, than Julian Lane, our welterweight champion. But the guy across the ring, Dustin Pague, is willing to do anything to get that belt around his waist, a near 20-year career, and he's making his first world title shot count. And Happy New Year and welcome inside the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Connecticut. We are live kicking off the new year. I'm Cyrus Fees and welcome to BKFC live on DAZN. Now, we just talked about that welterweight title matchup. That is going to be a big one. Every time we come to Mohegan, we do it big. In fact, we were just here last month. That's how much we love being in this venue and in this area. Speaking of last year, 2025, what an incredible year it was. So many milestones happened, from kicking off the year and selling out the Xfinity Mobile Arena, which we're set to do in just a few weeks once again, to opening up Dubai and Italy and all these fantastic new markets. It was a banner year for BKFC, but it's only gonna get better. Part of that, big announcement, because we're always trying to up the ante. David Feldman will be with me later on tonight on the broadcast live on DAZN. You don't want to miss it. He has a major announcement for BKFC in 2026. Well, I can't think of a better way to start off the year than this incredible main event. Let's go for the first time to Sean Wheelock and Chris Lytle. Gentlemen, when you think about Lane and Pague, that is a guaranteed instant classic.
Thank you, Cyrus. Chris, our first BKFC main event of 2026, the fight for the BKFC welterweight world title, the champion Julian Lane versus Dustin Pague.
And like you said, you couldn't ask for a better fight to start off this year than this main event. These two guys have been two of our most entertaining, most exciting fighters. Julian Lane fought nothing but the cream of the crop, the best fighters we've had, and he's on the best streak of his career. Finally got that title, and he wants to hold on to it. However, Dustin Pague, he says this is his time. He's faster, he's stronger, he's going to come out and prove why he's a champ. He's going to come and bring it to him tonight.
Chris, you have tonight's fight odds. They are presented by BetBKFC.com.
I'm liking a lot of fights tonight. The thing that really sticks out at me, Joey Gambino, a great veteran at -189. If you're getting really crazy, maybe go with Figueroa at -120.
Alp Nicotine Pouches presents the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, administered this evening by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open BKFC 2026 with a bout in the bantamweight division. Jared Lennon versus Chachi Versace. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And Lennon 5'10" to his opponent 5'6". A few inch reach advantage he wants to utilize, says he wants to stay long with those straight punches and make his opponent pay for trying to get inside.
Chachi Versace, set for BKFC bout number 2. He's had 3 amateur bare knuckle bouts, 4 as an AMI and MMA. Versace, who weighed in at 133.8 for this bantamweight bout, weighed as heavy as 287 pounds when he began training as a fighter in 2020. In our fighter meeting, Chachi Versace told us, I am really focused on volume. I feel outstanding with my cardio. I cannot be hesitant to throw punches.
No, he definitely wants to go in there with really no game plan, just a few things he needs to do. A lot of head movement, avoid powerful shots. Feels like he wants to get in, land to the body, especially to that liver and that straight right hand.
This is fight number 3 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship for Jared Lennon. He's had 16 amateur boxing bouts, 1 as an AMI in kickboxing. Lennon told us in our fighter meeting, my mantra in this bout is, quote, stay calm and stay long. From the outside, Lennon said, I want to throw straight punches, fully utilize my reach advantage.
Feels like his opponent's gonna eventually rush in, and that's when he counters. Make him get frustrated, make him step in, make him lunge in, counter and move.
Jared Lennon, very candid, very complimentary of his opponent in this bantamweight bout, Chachi Versace, in our fighter meeting. He said, I know he's tough, he's durable, I don't think that I will finish him quickly. Lennon said, I have to stay outside. Versace's only chance to beat me, Lennon said, is on the inside.
Well, that's when he has to touch him early to make him think about taking those steps in. Controlling the distance is key and paramount for this fight.
To get BKFC 86 started here at Mohegan Sun, we send it to the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and Happy New Year, one and all, as we welcome you to another year of the most exciting combat sport on planet Earth today. No gloves, no mercy, no way out. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mohegan Sun Arena, welcome to BKFC 86. We begin 2026 with our BKFC review. 5 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division, presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears white. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 133 1/4 pounds. Tonight he toes the line for the second time. Fighting out of Hudson, Florida, here is Chachi Versace. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears white and blue. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 134 1/4 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Lowell, Massachusetts, here is Jared Lenny Lennon. And our referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald.
Chachi Versace told us, I know that I have the toughness to make this an inside fight. I have to use my speed to solve the reach advantage of Jared Lennon. The bell, round number 1. White and blue trucks for Jared Lennon. He stands 5'10". White and gold trucks for the 5'6", Chachi Versace.
And I like what Lennon's doing already, stepping in, throwing that straight left. That is a key punch against a right-handed fighter.
See the foot feint from Versace, looking for the inside. There's the pull 2 from southpaw from Lennon, just off the mark, but it took Versace off his striking line. That pull 2 landed beautifully.
Once again, that's the shot, that straight left. That's exactly what needs to be thrown, and he's landing it.
Big left hand again to the inside comes Jared Lennon. There's the clinch from Versace. Quick separation from the outstanding referee, Kevin McDonald.
That was a well-needed clinch by Versace. He needed to get in and grab his opponent. He was a little hurt.
Left hand, right uppercut, getting through from Lennon. To the inside, there's the turn, overhook from Lennon. Separation again from McDonald, right back to it. From the center circle, forward comes Versace.
This is the best we've seen Lennon look. He's very sharp, very accurate with his punches.
Redness outside of Versace's right eye. Big left hand again, right hand off the mark. That turns Chachi Versace circling out. Strong round number 1 of this bantamweight bout for Jared Lennon. See the level change feint from Versace. Long jab from southpaw just off the mark. There's that 2 again from Lennon. And now coming forward, Versace swing and a miss, hook to the body.
And Versace has the same punch, except for the left hand, it's the right. He's got to step outside that lead foot, move the head.
The two again, that rear left hand.
Break.
Into the clinch, good refereeing from Kevin McDonald. We expect nothing less, right back to it. Kevin McDonald, the star as an MMA referee, happy to have him in BKFC. Overhook from Jared Lennon. On the reset from the inactive clinch, Versace trying to get his jab going. Final seconds of round number 1, working from ortho. Lennon continuing to land the rear left hand from southpaw. Long jab from Lennon. The bell, that ends round number 1.
And that was a very good, very dominant round for Lennon. And I like what he was doing. He doesn't have a huge reach advantage, but he's utilizing what he has. He's stepping in with those jabs, stepping in with those twos, making that reach seem even longer.
One of my favorite people in the fight world, Rick Hahn, U.S. Judo Olympian, BKFC and Bellator veteran, in the corner of Jared Lennon.
And here you can see that straight left. Look how he throws a jab. He steps in, steps as close to that foot, trying to step outside. Whoever can get that outside step has the advantage. That straight punch down the pipe.
You catch him every time. You're slipping beautiful. Find your range, okay? Throw it with intent. Step over, throw it.
Seconds out cold. You say BKFC fighter Roberto Armas in the corner of Chachi Versace. Armas telling Versace, take your time.
Toe the line, knuckle up.
Called knuckle up from Kevin McDonald, round number 2. Overhand right, swing and a miss from Chachi Versace.
And once again, Lennon just seems so relaxed, so calm, so much better. It just seems the more he's getting in the squared circle, it just seems more relaxed.
And movement from Versace, but again, there is that 2 that lands. That's a slip ruled as such by Kevin McDonald. Right back to it, sporting touch of hands. Versace was adamant. He had to make this an inside fight in our fighter meeting. Lennon adamant. He had to make this an outside fight, Chris, in our fighter meeting.
And Lennon's doing a good job of making Versace pay every time he tries to get inside. He punches him and moves. He doesn't get greedy. He doesn't stay and throw a 3, 4, 5 punch combination. He lands one and moves out of the way.
Big left hand again. And to your point, Chris, on cue, Versace looking for the entry, and there's that left hand. Now a left hook to the body. More big shots from Jared Lennon. Defensive clinch from Chachi Versace. That gets the separation from McDonald. And 60 seconds remaining, round 2.
This is just pure toughness for Versace that he hasn't went down. He's ate some major shots. He just keeps coming forward this point.
On the reset. Lennon slightly lowering his stance. Active lead hand from Versace.
But look how when Versace's throwing the jab, he's not stepping forward. He's just throwing it. It's not going to work. Lennon, every time he's throwing, he's stepping in.
Naked 2, and that lands. The jab lands. Classic 2-1 from Jared Lennon. Left hook.
Still good head movement from Versace, but you're still taking too many shots.
Left hand again. Lennon now comfortably fighting backwards. Versace coming forward, walks into that left hand. 15 seconds remaining, round number 2. To the canvas goes Jared Lennon. That's ruled a slip by Kevin McDonald. Closing seconds now, round number 2. Quintessential range fight. Lennon wants the outside fight. So far he's getting it. Next stop, round 3.
And Versace has to do a better job of trying to work his way in. He's standing outside, he's throwing the jab, but his feet aren't moving. You know you're gonna end up short. If you're in range to land that jab, the other guy's probably already hit you. So there's that straight left once again. See how Lennon steps in, increasing that range, throwing it to the body. He's keeping Versace at bay the entire time with that left hand.
We go to Cyrus Fees.
Yeah, I just had a chance to talk to Roberto Armas, who's in the corner of Chachi Versace, and he's really concerned, really wants to see Chachi clinch up and commit to his punches. Feels like he's not committing to his punches, and that's what Roberto Armas wants to see as we go into round number 3.
Couldn't agree more. Roberto Armas is a very good fighter for us, but he knows his opponent's throwing jabs, but he's not stepping in. He's standing in the same place, and that's not going to land against Lennon. He's a little bit longer, a little bit farther out. You have to step in and land those shots.
Round 3. Overhand right. Versace throwing that for the entry. Stiff jab from Jared Lennon. On the 1-2, double right hand from Versace. That was slick. One of his better sequences of this fight. Two strong opening rounds of this bantamweight bout for Jared Lennon, but no one has won anything yet. Lennon talked about the Versace toughness and durability. We've seen that play out thus far, Chris. He has taken some thunderous left hands. And that was southpaw from Lennon.
A great left hand for Lennon. As Versace came in, he made him pay.
Right hook to the body from Versace. Better round 3 at the start. Versace.
Stop.
Both fighters to the canvas. Right back to it. Perhaps a smirk from the judo Olympian. Rick Hahn in the corner of Jared Lennon. Double slip ruled as such by Kevin McDonald. Overhand right off the mark from Chachi Versace on the reset. Get into the clinch. Side headlock. See the patience of McDonald here.
Stop, break, clean
over
break,
the head.
break.
There's the separation. 45 seconds remaining round 3. Versace trying to time the step in right hand. Couldn't find it. The big exhale on the miss from Versace.
Versace throwing one jab and then that two. I'd like to see him double or triple up to really get inside and unload that too. It's coming up just short.
There's the jab from Versace. There's that pull two again from Jared Lennon. That rear left hand of Lennon has really been the decisive punch at this stage in the fight. You just heard the 10-second clack. Closing stages, round number 3. Jared Lennon in his 3rd BKFC bout. Chachi Versace in his 2nd BKFC bout. We go to round 4.
Another good job by Lennon as Versace did get in his range where he wanted to be. Lennon grabbed him, tied him up, said, not today, you're not gonna land easy 3 shots on me.
Don't keep your foot off the gas. Stay sharp, stay long. He's trying to bait you right now into his fight. Don't let him do that. Okay. If he's gonna come in, take that half step back, throw that 2. It's fucking there. Every time. All right?
That was perfect. Just come in, back out. Maybe something there, something not. You don't always have to do something. Okay.
Keep that jab out. Keep that jab going. How you feel? Breathe. Focus on your breathing.
Hit fast. Hit fast. When you take a little bit of the ring out of him, don't let him get it back. Push him more towards the ropes. Clinch him. Pull him down. And get after him.
I like the corner of Lennon telling, utilize this ring. Every time Versace tries to come in, take a step back, land those punches. They have this big ring. You gotta like the big, he has to like the big ring. So much room for activities.
To round 4 we go. There's the step into from Versace, but not there. Step into from Lennon. Jab again from Jared Lennon. Lennon staying at range, exactly what he told us he wanted to do in our fighter meeting. Control from the outside.
Well, that's exactly what he said. He said he wants to make Versace lunge in, and what he does, he's landing that counter left hand.
Versace to the mid-range. There's the overhand right. Left hand gets through it. Another left hand from Jared Lennon. Lennon again with the big left hand. Double jab right back from Versace off the mark. Versace continuing to show his toughness. Lennon showing his accuracy. 65 seconds remaining round 4. Left to the body. We're seeing a lot of naked 2s, Chris. The 2 without the 1, the jab from Jared Lennon. They are largely landing and landing with impact.
And that's what you get when you have a southpaw versus a right-handed fighter.
Stop. Slip.
Ruled as a slip. Jared Lennon to the canvas, right back to it from referee Kevin McDonald. Now 40 seconds remaining round 4.
And this is what Lennon wanted.
Stop.
Lennon to the canvas again.
Oh, the
and that's ruled as a knockdown by Chachi Versace against the flow of this fight.
Oh, that really helped.
Over here.
Lennon. Versace moves and he gets an extra count. Wow.
9.
Oh, Lennon, is he getting up? Wow.
On back 9.5. And with the delay, perhaps make that 15.5.
If it weren't for Versace moving around, that fight's over.
Knockdown number 2.
Out of nowhere, Lennon has to get up. He's still hurt.
Again, Versace will not go to the neutral part of the ring, costing himself. Twice in sequence, Versace not following the instructions of referee Kevin McDonald. Under the unified rules, you must go to a neutral part of the ring. Versace failed to do so twice. 2 knockdowns in round 4 recorded by Chachi Versace, but Lennon getting extra seconds, Chris, in both knockdowns as we go to round 5.
You already turned the card in.
And you can see coming in, just a few shots. Didn't see what really did too much damage in that exchange, but it really, Lennon took a few shots.
I told him.
And that really did damage because he was hurt. Here's the second time after he's already been knocked down once. Good uppercut landed. And Sean, in my opinion, Lennon had won the first 3 rounds easily. We could have a tied up match. And Versace should have won that fight. If he'd listened to the judges, if he'd listened to the referee, I think he would have won. Anyone's fight now.
5th and final round and fight on. 2 really strong rounds, rounds 1 and 2 for Jared Lennon. Versace, you can see him starting to gain momentum in round 3, and then a huge round 4 for Versace. 2-0 on the knockdown count over Jared Lennon in favor of Chachi Versace.
And that really has to give Versace a lot of motivation. All I have to do is land a good punch and I'm putting this guy down. Oh.
There's a left hook, lands from Jared Lennon.
And this is what Lennon doesn't want to get hit at all. He has to make sure he fights this round perfect. Landing those 2s and getting out of the way.
The fighters in the center circle. Versace forward with the left hand. Right hand off the mark to the inside goes Chachi Versace.
Break, clean break. Come on,
the separation from Kevin McDonald. 1:10 remaining, 5th and final round. Fight on indeed from the 2 knockdown rounds in favor of Chachi Versace in round 4. Completely against the flow of this fight, Chris.
Absolutely.
Versace to the inside, side headlock. Lennon to the canvas and has rolled as a slip.
Count as a slip. I think that could have been counted as a knockdown as well.
From the center circle, overhand left off the mark.
And at this point, you feel like Lennon just has to have perfect defense. Every time he's getting hurt, he's getting hurt.
The fighter's nearly to the canvas. 20 seconds remaining in this fight.
Turn, knuckle up.
Left hand, right hand. Now Lennon stepping in. Accidental clash of heads. No complaint from either fighter or referee Kevin McDonald. We fight on. In the clinch, left hand from Versace. Fair play, active clinch. Left hand just before the bell. That ends this 135-pound fight.
Sean, I'll be very interested to see the scoring in this fight.
Chris, the judges under Mike Mazzulli are always outstanding here at Mohegan Sun, so we won't even presume or assume. It's going to be 10-7 across the board as it should be. 2 knockdowns, Chachi Versace in round number 4. Yep. That makes this math very, very interesting.
Especially that last round. Could be very, very tight going into the last round. Who see who they gave the fight. That round 2 could be the determining factor.
Come on! Let's go!
We take you back to round number 4. Jared Lennon felt that he was in full control, and then Chachi Versace landing the knockdown of Jared Lennon, but Versace then, not following the instructions of referee Kevin McDonald, he failed to stay in a neutral part of the ring, giving Lennon at least 6 extra seconds. Here's the knockdown.
And Lennon didn't look like he was that hurt, but he did not get up very quickly. So the referee trying to say, stay in your neutral corner. Watch, at 7, he goes over, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, he got so much extra time to let, and he still barely got up by like 9.5. He said, okay, I'll get up now. I mean, the referee could have waved it off, Sean.
Town boxing. Stand the fuck up.
Jared Lennon and Chachi Versace going the distance in our first BKFC bout of 2026. A very interesting fight. And now Mike Mazzulli at the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation Commission table, tallying the 3 judges' scorecards.
Jared Lennon from Lowell, Massachusetts, the same place as Mickey Ward. This is the site of the fight of the century. Ward Gotti won.
Without question, Jared Lennon won rounds 1 and 2. Round 3 was close, 10-7 across the board, 2 knockdowns to none in favor of Chachi Versace over Jared Lennon. That makes round 5 judging very interesting.
I think Lennon probably won the first 3 rounds. So I think that's what makes that last round extremely important. However, I'm not a judge, so we'll see how they end. I could be way off.
To end all suspense, we send it to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Judge Peabody, 48-46 in favor of Lennon. Judge Feldman, 48-46 in favor of Versace. And Judge Hayes scores the fight 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is ruled a draw.
Not surprised at all, Sean. I could see the fight going in that manner. That was so tight, so close in some of those rounds, especially the last one.
The very rare split draw. 48-46 for Lennon, 48-46 for Versace. And the third judge from the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation, 47-47. Well done from Jared Lennon. Well done in the comeback from Chachi Versace, recording 2 knockdowns of Lennon in round 4. Hard fought throughout. Jared Lennon and Chachi Versace fight to a split draw.
Saturday, February 7th, Knuckle Mania 6 is coming. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the reigning king, Big Ben Rothwell, collides with the dangerous and legendary Andre Arlovski. In the co-main event, BKFC icon Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt meets the explosive power of Yoel Romero. Plus, a heated rematch ignites as Tony Loco Soto runs it back with Ben the Bomber Bonner. And the women bring pure intensity as Jade Masum Wong faces Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman. Find out how to experience this unforgettable night live. Go to BKFC.com.
All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. He'll be 500. Fade to black. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
And coming up later tonight in our main event, that man, our champion, Julian Lane, is defending his title for the very first time here at Mohegan Sun. Scan the QR code right now if you want to see that incredible main event. Julian Let Me Bang Lane, ready to show that he is the real deal. You got to defend that title. He is more than willing to do so, and you know it is going to be memorable. Standing on the other side of that squared circle. Oh, here we go. Return of the Mac indeed. The disciple, Dustin Pague, man. That dude is loose. He is ready. He's got a huge crowd here in Mohegan Sun. But can he get it done? Can he do it when the lights are the brightest for that world title tonight? That's main event stuff. Live on DAZN, scan that QR code. And let's get down to business. We got ourselves a scrap. Well, folks, we are live here from Connecticut, here at Mohegan Sun, BKFC 86, brought to you by Bucked Up, Fubo TV, Russia, Out Nicotine Pouches, and Atemi Law. Well, folks, we are just 2 weeks away from the biggest BKFC event of all time, Knuckle Mania 6. We are truly on the road to Knuckle Mania. Knuckle Mania returns to Philadelphia 2 years in a row, but this time bigger and badder than ever.
Honest to God, I don't think a single man on this planet can survive my pressure in the bare knuckle ring. My last 2 fights were 1 minute and 19 seconds combined. I know without a doubt, one solid strike for me can end anyone on this planet.
Rothwell forward pressure, stickman right hand, uppercut to the body again from the half-time punch, single collar tie.
Without a doubt, my skill set has now ascended to the level where I am absolutely the most dangerous I have ever been in my entire life. I don't work with titles. I only worry about the next fight. It's really up to everyone around to decide who the baddest is. It's never enough. I have to go out and win in a way that makes people talk, and they want to see me take on that next guy that's going to keep elevating me to that spot so that one day it is undeniable I am the baddest man on the planet in bare knuckle fighting.
I want to remind Mr. Ben about 2 our first fights. I didn't finish him on the ground. I finished him standing. If he think like 4-ounce gloves, kind of, it's a big difference between bare knuckle and MMA, he might be wrong. If he's wrong, I'm gonna prove him that he's wrong on February 7th. Why? Because I'm coming for you, Ben. I'm coming for the title because that's what I'm doing last 28 years, the Arlovsky method. I'm gonna do this shit.
You have a champion, Big Ben Rothwell, but I beat your champ twice, so looking forward, to be honest with you.
Listen, you better be really careful what you wish for, because if you fight me like that, I'm gonna end your career.
Could this be it? Ben Rothwell, Arlovsky 3 for the BKFC Heavyweight Championship.
Both fights with Andre, there were big moments in my life, like especially the very first time we met. It was a huge opportunity, and it sent either one of us on a massive trajectory.
Classic traditional style. Hard left hand, counter right hand, and that cross Todd Duffy.
He got that win on me, and it was always that what could have been. Like, had I just fought better, did what I was supposed to do, I would have fought some huge names after, and where would my life have been? In full circle, we're at this point, like, here we are. This is a title fight now. Like, those fights weren't even for title fights. This is for a title fight. And this is my opportunity to take it and show him, like, this is, of all of the 3 fights, this is the most important one between us. And this is the one I have to take from him.
Ben knew all he had to do was land a punch, and he landed it.
This is the first time I've got to fight someone that I have this much history with in the bare knuckle fighting realm. And now I got a guy from my past coming to try and take something from me.
Discipline. It's remembering what you want. Every fucking day. When I wake up, I remember why I'm doing this, for what I'm doing this, for who I'm doing this, and why I need that belt so bad. 27 years, what I'm doing right now. BKFC, obviously, it's only 2nd year, but I'm very excited, you know, and I love train hard, I love fight hard, and definitely we're gonna put a good show, we're gonna put exciting fight for BKFC fans, for MMA fans, for boxing fans. It's gonna be a good night.
Arlovsky to the inside. And victory in his BKFC debut for Andre Arlovsky.
I have a lot of respect to you, but it's gonna be a war. Arlovsky, the Arlovsky method, Andre Arlovsky, coming after your belt.
Those MMA losses are old business. This is new business. This is bare knuckle, and this is where I reign supreme. If you're gonna come to Philadelphia for Knuckle Mania 6 and challenge me, then be ready, because I'm gonna destroy you.
All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
Yeah, man, I'll beat the out of him. He'll be 500.
Fade to black.
We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Saturday, February 7th, Knuckle Mania 6 is coming. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the reigning king, Big Ben Rothwell, collides with the dangerous and legendary Andre Arlovski. In the co-main event, BKFC icon Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt meets the explosive power of Yoel Romero. Plus, a heated rematch ignites as Tony Loco Soto runs it back with Ben the Bomber Bonner. And the women bring pure intensity as Jade Masam Wong faces Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman. Find out how to experience this unforgettable night live. Go to BKFC.com.
Featherweights for you now. Our tale of the tape is presented by Alp Nicotine Pouches for Zach Pinnell versus Brandon Meneses.
And Meneses enjoying a 3-inch height advantage as well as a 3-inch reach advantage in this fight. Also bigger fist size. Let's see if that can be the difference.
This is fight number 3 in BKFC for Brandon Meneses, his 5th bare knuckle bout across all promotions. Meneses has also had 3 pro MMA fights. Brandon Meneses told us in our fighter meeting, I want to have a smart start rather than a fast start. I want to be smart, be methodical, and immediately establish my distance.
By establishing the distance, he means he wants to decide when and where this fight happens. He actually said something that I never said. He said he wants this fight to go deep. He wants to showcase his skills. I always want to be over as soon as possible. He wants to take this fight in the later round.
Meneses, who is naturally right-handed, told us, I feel equally comfortable in both stances. I will continually switch stances when I see openings. I want to use, quote, controlled high volume.
But he wants to be a dynamic striker, show that creativity, show how he's different than most guys in this division.
5 fights in BKFC for Zach Pinnell. His debut came in January 2024 when he defeated Casey Yates by first-round KO.
And showing early that he can get up off the canvas, has belief in his ability, wants to get into the pocket. That's where he lands those hard shots. You can see those overhands, those hooks. That's his best spot. Power shots from the pocket. Get in, throw those powerful shots, get into your range. That's where he's doing his best work. Feels like if he can get in, land those shots, he can contend with anybody in this weight class.
Zach Pinnell now set for BKFC bout number 6. He has had 12 amateur boxing matches. Pinnell told us in our fighter meeting, I want to be extremely aggressive throughout. Pinnell said, not only will I be aggressive, I will continually take risks to open up and get the finish.
Sean, he says this is an all or nothing fight for him. He's coming out fast, he's coming out hard, he's going for the finish immediately, and he's not going to stop until he gets it.
Pinnell said, I'll be fast off of scratch. I want to be active with my lead hand. I want to work to the inside. No in and out for me, Zach Pinnell said. Once I am in, I am staying in.
He said he wants to turn this fight into a brawl. He has to land first, he has to land clean. Feels like the uppercut is going to be the shot that's going to end this fight.
Back we go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division, presented to you by Alp Nicotine Pouches. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears white and gold. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 144 3/4 pounds. His overall bare knuckle fighting record stands at 4 fights. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, here is Brandon the Voodoo Child Meneses. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears pink and green. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, an identical 144 3/4 pounds. Tonight he enters the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 6. Fighting out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, here is Zach Little Mac Pennell. And our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner.
Zach Pennell told us, I will keep coming forward off of overhands. I have to continually dictate the pressure of this fight. The bell, round number 1. Immediately to the measuring jab, and then the right hand goes Zach Pennell. He's in the pink and green trunks, white and gold trunks for Brandon Meneses. Meneses, big rear right uppercut, huge overhand right. Both fighters throwing immediately at the start of this fight. Now into the clinch, the underhook from Meneses. There's the separation from the always excellent Brian Miner.
Smart move from Meneses. As soon as his opponent got inside, he tied him up. That's where Pennell wants to be.
Right hand landed by Pennell. Pennell talked about instant aggression. We're seeing that thus far. There's the step in left hand from Meneses. Meneses now back to ortho, switching right back to southpaw. Lands the big left hand. The rear 2 from southpaw. Another left hand, right hand, and down goes Zach Pennell.
Pennell looks badly hurt. I think he's complaining he got hit on the ground, I believe. He's
up at 9 is Zach Pennell. Brian Miner ends this fight. And win number 1 in BKFC for Brandon Meneses.
You could just see the way Pennell went down. He was badly hurt, tried to get up, but made it to his feet. You could just see he was done. And watch, just inside that straight left did the damage, and then it was just a matter of time. Pennell continued to go down. One more shot, I don't think that did much damage though. I think the damage was already done with this nice left hand. Look at that, straight left right down the pipe. And Zach Pennell was hurt at that point. He backed up, he tried to do what he can, but just took a couple more clean shots. And here, this is the end, that straight left, and that's all that really needed to be done. Knee was down, took one more shot. I guess they're thinking it just didn't do damage. He was already hurt beforehand.
Brian Miner was in position, I believe, Chris, that he ruled that Brandon Meneses landed that right hand on the left wrist of Zach Pennell, as Pennell was a grounded fighter.
Yeah, I think they could tell that he was already hurt, he was going down, and that wasn't the damaging shot.
Brandon Meneses, again, naturally right-handed. He told us in our fighter meeting, I will switch stances when I see openings, and you saw he landed that 2 from southpaw, immediately back to ortho, and then the finishing sequence back to southpaw. That's seamless in the stance switches.
And that's difficult to do, be able to be smooth and efficient from both stances. That's just a lot of training, a lot of practice, a lot of rounds sparred.
I just noticed it. Yeah, it is a broken ass.
Zach Pennell is always tough. He is always game. He talked about taking risks, being more aggressive than he has been in his previous 5 BKFC bouts. But just no answer to that huge left hand of Brandon Meneses, which opened the ending sequence of this fight. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 55 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Brandon, the Voodoo Child, Meneses.
Standing by here with the Voodoo Child, Brandon Meneses. You know, third time is a charm. You come out here, you got a little blood in your mouth, taste your own blood, and you come out there and you get it done. Talk about how you got there, man. You were on point today. Great accuracy.
Man, all I could do is say thanks to Coach Evan, Coach Johnny Bedford there at Fitness Fight Factory in Fort Worth, Texas. Without you guys, I couldn't do it. They zone me in while I'm in camp. They know that I can hit a state that others can't. So whenever I can tap into that state, you know, I can do whatever is possible. So.
Well, listen, after a performance like that, you know we want to see you back, man. How quickly are we going to get you back here in the squared circle, throwing down again, because that was a key performance?
Let me get to the back, talk with the medical team, and we'll go from there. But I would love to get back in as soon as I'm cleared medically. But, you know, anytime, any place, I'd love to stay at 145, make 45 my official home. So as soon as Nate Shook or any of the other matchmakers on the team can get me a matchup, I'd gladly take it. So.
You're a warrior. You got that first W underneath your belt. One time for the Voodoo Child, Brandon Meneses.
Great win for Meneses. Looked fantastic. You can just see the difference in his third fight. He's really starting to figure out this sport.
Brandon Meneses told us, I want a smart start rather than a fast start. He was smart, but he was fast to seize his openings. He saw that left hand, and that opened the ending sequence. Meneses, southpaw, ortho, southpaw. Big shots, Pinell playing all defense. The knockdown, and that is the fight. The winner, by way of first round TKO, Brandon Meneses defeats Zach Pinell.
All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. He'll be 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Saturday, February 7th, Knuckle Mania 6 is coming. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the reigning king, Big Ben Rothwell, collides with the dangerous and legendary Andre Arlovski. In the co-main event, BKFC icon Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt meets the explosive power of Yoel Romero. Plus, a heated rematch ignites as Tony Loco Soto runs it back with Ben the Bomber Bonner. And the women bring pure intensity as Jade Masum Wong faces Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman. Find out how to experience this unforgettable night live. Go to BKFC.com.
On Saturday, February 7th, that's the day before the Super Bowl, we'll be at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia for Knuckle Mania 6. The top 4 fights on this epic card are presented by Diesel Laptops.
So main events usually all at the end right here, the last 4. Gabriano wanting to come and do what he's been doing, taking people out. We've seen this other one, Jade Masum Wong versus Crystal Pittman. Can't wait for that rematch. And Lorenzo Hunt, this guy, unbelievable job coming back, knocking people out. Yoel Romero, can he do it against a veteran like that? And who doesn't want to see Ben Rothwell, Arlovski? What a card, what a Final 4. I cannot wait to see this whole entire card.
That's BKFC Knuckle Mania 6 live from Philadelphia on Super Bowl Eve, Saturday night, February 7th. One of the best fighters in all of BKFC, Ryan Reber. Front row ringside, exactly where Royal Ryan Reber should be. With us here at the spectacular Mohegan Sun for our BKFC 2026 opener. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 86. Top of the hour, our main card begins. The way to watch is on DAZN. Scan the QR code on your screen now. Also go online to DAZN.com.
All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. He'll be 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Saturday, February 7th, Knuckle Mania 6 is coming. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the reigning king, Big Ben Rothwell, collides with the dangerous and legendary Andre Arlovski. In the co-main event, BKFC icon Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt meets the explosive power of Yoel Romero. Plus, a heated rematch ignites as Tony Loco Soto runs it back with Ben the Bomber Bonner. And the women bring pure intensity as Jade Masum Wong faces Crystal the Rugged Beauty Pittman. Find out how to experience this unforgettable night live. Go to BKFC.com.
Well, there it is. You see it right there on the right. Ward and Gotti. The fight of the century happened in this very arena. It's BKFC 86. We're live on DAZN, the global home for boxing. And that leads us to an incredible co-main event that we have locked in for you tonight. That'll be on DAZN, and it's certainly a debut you don't want to miss. Jamel Herring is one of those fighters that all throughout his boxing career pretty electric. Now he's decided, like so many others, like an Austin Trout, to take those gloves off. A few have actually succeeded when they make that transition. So tonight we find out if Herring really has what it takes to get it done here in the BKFC. Of course, he has Matt Guyman, who's a veteran of the sport, who is a low-down, dirty fighter that's going to make it an ugly fight, is going to make it a bloody fight, and then we're going to see if Herring really does have it here at the BKFC. Now let's go ringside to Sean and Chris, and let me go to you, Chris, because you had that boxing background, you had the MMA background, you made the transition, you did it very well. What's Jamel Herring got to do his first time out here at the BKFC?
Well, he's got to make sure this isn't a boxing match. He has to understand that inside fighting, but he doesn't want to utilize it. He wants to turn this into a boxing match as much as possible, but he has to know when he gets inside, how to clinch, how to get away, how to get back to his range and make it a range fight. He's fast, he's accurate, he has to land those punches, get back out and move, and if his opponent gets inside, tie it up to where they can get back into a re-break.
And then let me go to you, Sean, because I know you are the man with the stats. You know the numbers here. Now, we've had a number of world champions that have come over here. We've had a number of, like I said, boxers that have made that transition. Where are we at now here with Jamel Herring, and kind of where does he stack up when you look at some of the boxers that have already come over?
Oh, Cyrus, you and Chris know me too well. Yes, I'm a gigantic stat nerd. So let's go into the numbers. Jamel Herring now becomes major organization professional boxing world champion number 11 to come into BKFC. Of the previous 10, we look at Austin Trout. He is 5-0 in BKFC. The other 9 have a combined record of 8 wins and 7 losses. What that tells me is if you treat bare knuckle fighting like boxing without gloves, it's not going to go well for you. If you're like Austin Trout, if you cross-train in Muay Thai, cross-train in MMA, you can use your world-class boxing skills to become a world-class bare knuckle fighter. Chris, I look at it like this. If you have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it does not guarantee you will be a great mixed martial artist. It's not necessarily going to hurt you, but it does not guarantee success.
Well, here's another fight that I think piques everybody's interest. That, of course, being Ramiro Figueroa, who is an absolute dog. I love watching this guy fight, taking on Dalvin Blair. I think this one at Feature Fight could steal the whole show, Chris.
100%. Blair has been phenomenal so far. Every time he's touched people, he's put them down. He says, I don't get paid by the round. I'm taking everybody out very quickly. Figueroa, though, his last fight, he really proved he had a loss before that. His first one, he came back phenomenally this last fight. Fought a very tough Howard Davis, got the victory. He knows he can be a star in this sport. This is his time to shine. He's very confident. He's very good with his skills. It should be a fantastic fight.
Well, guys, obviously, tonight, incredible. Get it on DAZN. We want everybody there. It's a huge night in Mohegan. But here in 2 weeks, we once again take things up another notch. It's Knuckle Mania 6. This is one you don't want to miss, and this card just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It was just last week that we added Joe Elmore and Mike Richmond to the mix, but look at all the fights that are right there on that title card. Robo Arlovsky, Hunt Romero, Bonner Soto 2. It's Robo Arlovsky 3, Masan Wong, and Pittman. And that's just some of them. We're not even talking about Johnny Garb. We're not talking about all the great Philly guys that fill that arena up. Gentlemen, when you look at that card, we know about the big fights, but what's a fight that's sitting in the back of your head that could maybe steal the whole show? Sean, I'll go to you.
I really like our main event, Ben Rothwell versus Andre Arlovsky. So I'll take you back to July 2008, Affliction 1. After Pride, it was the biggest show I had ever commentated. That was buried in the mid-card, and there was so much buzz on Ben Rothwell. This is a person who's going to be a world champion. I actually went back. I found the fight on Daily Motion. Don't tell whoever owns the footage, Chris. I'm not sure. I think that it's abandoned, but I found it on Daily Motion, and I watched it. And you can still see the glimpses of both. It finishes as a third-round technical knockout for Andre Arlovsky. But Ben Rothwell, so young in his career, you saw the foundation. Arlovsky was already a star. Coming out of Combat Sambo, was established in MMA. That turned out to be one of the best fights on that Affliction 1 card. They fought again in the UFC. Arlovsky that time won by unanimous decision. Chris, that is added motivation for Ben Rothwell. Of course, this is a different sport. Of course, he is now the world champion, but he still thinks about those 2 losses against Andre Arlovsky in MMA.
I mean, I understand that, but to me, the thing that really gets me, you have Soto, you have Ben Bonner, one of the best fights you're ever going to see. That's not a main event. It's not a co-main. It's not even a feature fight. That's way down on the card. How's that even possible? One of the best fights you're going to see, and it is not one of our main fights. That's how good the card is. That's a lower fight. How's that even possible? That's going to be an amazing fight. I guarantee it.
Well, when you're talking about Soto and Bonner too, I think, listen, you put somebody that's a newcomer to this sport and you put them to watch a Ben Bonner fight or a Tony Soto fight, they're going to be completely sold on this sport. Talk about the magnitude of this matchup, Sean. I love this.
To me, this is a situation where you have two fighters incapable of a boring fight. It was absolutely epic the first time around, and Chris, this is exactly what modern bare-knuckle fighting is all about. Two fighters who come in literally throwing every single punch with purpose.
Sean, every time Soto fights, I feel like at the end of it, I'm thinking of a Rocky movie. Dead tired, both guys just winging punches, showing so much heart, determination, will to win. That's why I love this sport, and these two guys epitomize that, and you're going to see it. That's what happened the first time they fought. I have no reason to think it's going to be any different the second time.
Absolutely love it. There it is. These guys, I mean, it's like a Rocky fight every time, and of course, having a Rocky fight in Philadelphia, that's kind of what you shoot for. Ben Bonner got the first one. Can Tony get it back? I'm excited about the ladies as well. Crystal Pittman, John Masan Wong. They are going to put on a show. Both ladies fight with everything. Can't wait to see them in the squared circle, Chris.
Absolutely. This is going to be a fun one. The first time they fought, it ended with a bloody mess, but I mean, both these fighters got it much better since then. It's always interesting to see how people progress, how they get better. That's what we've seen here. So both these fighters at the top of their game at this point, and I can't wait. I mean, we always have one female fight, usually tries to steal the show. I think this one's going to do the same.
Oh, and did I mention Lorenzo, the juggernaut, Hunt, and Yoel Romero? Sean, this, another incredible fight that could be the main event of Knuckle Mania. That just loads the card even bigger.
And Lorenzo Hunt adds to his legend as one of the greatest fighters pound for pound in the world. Lorenzo, I know you're watching in Florida and you're saying, Sean, I'm not one of, I am the best pound for pound fighter in the world. He certainly looked like it in Palm Desert, California on November 15th. He was on the bad end of two knockdowns and then the one-punch knockout finish. And he defeated Josh Dyer to become the BKFC 185-pound world champion. This will be at heavyweight, so Yoel Romero will be able to fight above 205. Lorenzo Hunt will be able to fight above 205. You are going to see full power on display. Such an intriguing fight, Chris.
Let me just hop on that as well, Sean. I've never seen something like what Hunt's been able to do. Getting knocked down, think the fight's over, knocks the guy out. He hasn't done that once. He's done it twice in the first round. This guy's something special.
Are you convinced yet? Are you ready? February 7, Knuckle Mania 6 live from Philly. Xfinity Mobile Arena. There are still just a few tickets available. If you want to watch, obviously, BKFC.com. It's going down. Here we are at Mohegan Sun. Let's talk about what's going on tonight. Have you got locked in yet? Because the free stuff's about to go away. You got to get locked in now. Scan the QR code. Get it on DAZN because we have a welterweight title fight that's going to be incredible. And Jamel Herring is making his debut against that guy, Matt Guyman. No fear. This guy has no problem coming in as the world champion. He doesn't care. He's coming in to make it a fight, to surprise everybody. Matt Guyman is a true warrior. He's getting after it. Scan the QR code. Don't miss it. BKFC 86. See you at the top of the hour from Mohegan Sun.
You have seen nothing yet. You have a champion, Big Ben Rothwell. I beat your champ twice, so...
Ben Rothwell, Arlovsky 3. Big Ben Rothwell.
Nobody's seen a guy hit like this in this division. Complete belief in his power, and that is why.
From Belarus, now based in Florida, Andre Arlovsky.
This guy, just a legend in the sport.
He wants to prove he's the best fighter in the world.
Who is really the king of violence?
Yoel Romero.
Tonight, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to the Constitution State, back to a place that has become a proving ground. Mohegan Sun. Only the toughest warriors step into the squared circle, knowing exactly what's at stake. Reputation, legacy, and to take the next step forward at any cost. In the co-main event, two-time boxing world champion Jamel Herring collides with the relentless Matt Guyman in a fight that promises